Hey, everybody.
Hi, friends.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah. Shaney. That's good. I like the intro. It sets the tone.
It does.
It sets the tone.
It
And I think it's going to be a good tone.
Yeah.
Good tone for a good episode. Gaming and mental health.
Yep.
So, hi, everybody. Welcome to GameVerse Pub. An episode today, very special on gaming and mental health, obviously. And we got a good cast here for this because we're all mental health advocates in our lives, as most people I know actually, because everybody deals with things every day. Some are in different at different levels and different types, but especially this day and age, we get to learn more and more about every facade. A lot of facades of mental health. But we're a gaming podcast.
Yeah.
And we love to talk about games. But I thought it was time we matured a bit, right? And did an episode where a grown-up episode.
Yeah.
Where we talked about the real stuff. The real stuff being mental health and how gaming can relate to it. Whether good, bad, ugly, beautiful. There's a whole bunch of things to discuss here, and I'm very happy to be doing it with you fine people. How about that?
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun episode. We're going to talk about the good, and even in the bad, there's some fun to that, right? Because there is some awareness and some learning. So if you do watch this and can relate on things, well, and it helps you just to relate.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
We've done our grown-up job, right?
Check.
But before we do anything, I would like to introduce the cast. We have three returning candidates here who are not part of the OG4, the originals that started this podcast, but they might as well be because you keep coming back and you are awesome podcasters and great friends, and I'm happy to do it with you today.
Thanks, Shawn.
Yeah. It is a mental health episode. Let it out.
Yeah.
Let it out. It's okay. It's okay. So we have Olive.
Yes.
Wait. Olive.
Yes.
Olive, you've done a few episodes now.
Yep.
Kind of know how this works.
I do.
You're going to have a player profile episode soon.
I will.
Well, soon. I don't know when it'll be published, but
Yeah.
we're looking to
We're
to
looking.
record one soon to get to know more about you and your gaming history.
Yep.
So that's going to be fun.
That's gonna be fun,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
We've got Shane. Yeah.
Happy to be here. Nice to meet two of you in the flesh.
Yeah,
finally.
Yes,
seriously.
absolutely.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
There you go. You've never met them. That's
No,
right.
no.
So
Only
you've seen them on the pod.
Yeah.
Because you're one of our top fans.
I love it.
Like, aren't we all
Yeah.
the top
yeah,
fans of this pod? So, okay, well, that's cool. Well, you'll get to know how awesome they are and vice versa, right?
Yep.
And nobody gets to come here if they're not awesome. That's the prerequisite. The only one, might I add. Just be awesome.
That's a good motto to
Yeah.
go by.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not the least, me. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome. So glad to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. No. PJ,
Yes.
Platinum J, or
Yes.
Justin.
Yeah.
What do you prefer we call you?
I mean, Platinum J is pretty badass.
Yeah, it is pretty badass.
It is.
If you know the history of why you're Platinum J, because you've platinumed all the hardest games there are out there.
Yep.
There
much.
are. I'm French. So, correct me in the comments, please. Happy you're here.
Thank you.
One of the things that made me want to do a mental health episode is because in your player profile episode that you did, episode 14, if
Yes.
you want to look at it, was you mentioned in one of the games that you were playing was a Silent Hill 2, I think, that you had brought this whole mental health aspect that you got to learn from the game and how the game made you think. And that whole situation made me realize that, well, maybe mental health would be a good a good topic here and open some good conversations.
Absolutely.
So thank you. This is all because of you.
I think this podcast brings everyone together. I think so. It's good. Yeah.
It does.
Community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So thank you for being part of this episode.
Thanks for
Now,
having us.
what is the most important thing in the world? And I'll ask everybody to answer at the same time now.
Hydration.
Yes.
Flickaflum. Oh,
get
sorry,
one.
guys.
It's like I forgot what it was.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hydration.
Yes.
Yeah. On this podcast, we keep the fails because those are our favorite moments.
Yeah.
No cutting out this beauty
No.
of a segment.
Authenticity, right?
Absolutely.
I was too excited for that one.
Yeah.
I was hoping everyone was going to be excited, but nope.
Hydration. I thought I'd have to do the musical director where I hold the note and then
It
do
didn't
this
work.
and you stop. Maybe for another one. Okay, so let's keep it in mind. I think that'd be fun. With that in mind, I'm acting beer guy today.
Yes.
Nice.
Our beer guy is not here today. Another episode, I said he's not with us.
It sounded
It almost
so wrong.
sounded like he died.
I promise he's still with us. We love him very much.
He loves you very much. Shout out to the beer guy. He loves you very much. Love. But I am acting, and I got a special beer.
I'm
Okay,
excited.
it's a beer that you'll love.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What about me?
You won't love.
That's very specific.
No. Oh my God.
There we go.
So there's a history here. It's because
I love
at Olive's first, your second
my
podcast,
second podcast.
but at your first beer,
yeah.
Yes.
ever might I add? I don't know.
First almost full beer. Yes.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Proud.
This is what we had, and it's a 9.5% beer.
It's so good.
But I had gotten it for the Last of Us episode because it says "Ce n'est pas la fin du monde," which in English means it's not the end of the world, but in The Last of Us, it kind of was.
Yeah.
But the reason I got this for this podcast, I thought it was fitting, is because I remember reading a book as a kid, and it was called "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff." I think it was great, written as a kid. Yeah, a little young, but no, more as a teenager. But it helped me a lot to just take a step back and relax.
Yep.
And I think that's a common good practice to try to take a step back and relax. Don't sweat the small stuff when it comes to mental health. And for this, ce n'est pas la fin du monde means it's not the end of the world. Sometimes we tend to think that things are the end of the world when they're really not.
Yep.
But in our head they are. So
Yeah, you're in the middle of it, right?
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
see outside.
exactly.
hard.
So
said.
It's funny
although
how
it's
fitting it is.
It
Still
is.
back-to-back episodes.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
exactly.
Well done.
So this is the beer that we will drink today.
I'm
so
so excited.
and pour.
And
And
We're trying to get you to get a better pour this time. Or not.
there you go. You can pass this to Shane,
Oh,
please. This is for you, my friend.
Thank you.
This is for you,
Thank
Olive.
you.
Very cold.
Here we go. So,
Don't.
wait for it. So we've rehearsed this before the show
We have.
because we need to rehearse now. This is how big the show is. Well, this is Ce n'est pas la fin du monde. It's a triple du Nouveau Monde bière extra forte, a Belgian IPA, extra strong beer.
all right.
9.5 from Unibrew. All right, so thanks. It's a great beer. We've had it last time. By the second part of the episode, we were a little wonky, but no,
It was fun.
it was fun. It got the episode to be funner as we went. So to that end, let's get a Kraken.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, the ASMR of this pouring is nice.
Yeah. Hope you don't have to pee.
Oh my God, Shane.
oh my God,
Shane needs
he's
to
me
drop
from
his-
last time.
A little overexcited.
Oh my God. What the hell's going on over here? Well, at least all the beer's poured.
Can we get a second straw? for
Yeah,
Shane,
yeah.
please?
Somebody get a twirly straw
My
for these
turn.
guys. No, oh my God, there
You
you
did
go.
so good.
Not bad, eh? The
I'm
second
so
time?
proud of
Patience.
you.
Thank you.
He went home after that last one
He
and just
practiced. He just bought beer to practice. That's
What
it.
are you doing wasting all this beer? It's for the podcast.
Didn't even drink any of it.
Shane, I feel like you did on purpose because earlier when we were watching that clip, you're like, yeah, but that's all stuff that's not going in your body.
True.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you'll feel less bloated.
But I have to wait now.
Well, either that or you'll get a mustache when.
C'est correct. C'est pas la fin du monde.
C'est pas la fin du monde.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well said.
Well
There
said.
we go.
Yeah.
So, hey, I want to see if you're up for it because it's always fun. I love doing it, but
Yeah.
I want to share the nice things in life. So,
Sure.
This button right here is the intro.
Okay.
So, as soon as our glasses tap, you
Yeah.
want to press this. Do you want to do the intro?
Absolutely, of course.
There you go. It
It would be
feels
an
good.
honor.
Why not?
It feels
Let's
good.
go.
It feels good. So, as soon as they hit,
Yeah.
and remember, we're going for it.
Oh gosh.
So, guys.
They all break.
Don't break it though.
We went for it.
I thought about that and figured if one day one of the glass breaks, it's going to be a really fun clip,
That
Oh, yeah.
is-
right? You don't plan these
It
things,
might be
but
expensive.
Let's hope.
let's just not do it right here.
No digits involved
Yeah.
either.
Guys, I've said it
yeah.
a lot and I'll say it again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. And let's have a good episode.
Thank you.
Cool. Cheers.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, the mustache. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Little
It's,
dude
Oh,
with
yeah.
a coat.
Still a little bit, but it's okay.
Going for
There you go,
seconds.
there you
Going
go.
for
It's so
seconds.
good. It's so good.
I feel like a pro now.
You
I'm
are.
just like
You did.
I don't know what happened, but you know.
Yeah.
Between the Last of Us episode to now, you grew.
You grew.
Grew.
See what this podcast
show
does?
grows on you.
Show it
It
to
does.
your friends.
Show it to everyone.
And
Yeah,
it grows
absolutely.
that way.
Yeah, exactly. It grows on you.
Like, share, and subscribe.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
All of those.
So, okay. I'll just pull out my little notepad here because I tried to plan an episode and I would just want to make sure we're not missing anything because it's very important.
Smart.
Talking points here.
Absolutely. So, mental health when it comes to gaming, we know we like games. Of course, our instinct is to want to defend games all the time, right? We hear people talking and they're like, "Whoa, games this, games that." Well, actually, I never hear that. I don't surround myself with idiots.
Duh.
No, I'm just kidding. I have plenty of idiot friends.
Don't we all?
But so our instinct is to defend gaming, to say how it's good because we love gaming, right?
Yeah.
But the responsible thing to do when talking about mental health is talk about the yin and the yang. You know, there's a balance to everything, and when it comes to gaming, the main topic I wanted us to surround this conversation today. There'll be other episodes in the future, maybe next year around this time. But today, I want us to really focus on escapism versus avoidance. Okay?
Yeah.
And to explain what those mean. So I want to ask you, I have the clear definition that I could read here of what it's a one-liner, like 6 words, but I want to know what you feel escapism is and what avoidance is. So who would like to answer what escapism is based on what you think you know about it?
I would think escapism is more of just to like, if you're having like a bad day or whatever, you just want to go into your little bubble and just do your thing. You'll just sit on your games and play. Like that's just, you're not trying to avoid doing all of their daily tasks of adulthood that you're supposed to be doing. It's
Am
just,
I right?
You need that like hour of if or more. I don't judge.
It's a break.
Just to break from life in general and just to get lost in your world.
Okay, that's good. That's pretty much what it is. Anybody want to add to that?
Well, I think she pretty much summed it up, but I think it's exactly it. Is you're not trying to hide issues or problems or things you're going through. You're trying to help your mental health by playing games, making yourself happy by stimulant and just like dopamine, and just by playing a game, concentrating on that. And for me, I feel like it's totally different than hiding it. Hiding it, you're trying to suppress, and what you resist persists. So if you right,
I like that.
Nice.
This guy,
right, and I
sayings.
feel like this is a way to actually, it's a positive way of
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a great distraction. Just takes you away from, your mind. You can just forget about all the stressful stuff and just pour yourself into a game. It's so engaging, multi-sensory. You can lose yourself, and for that time, it can be great.
Yeah.
And good escape, and then back at it, re-energized. So
It's true.
yeah.
That last word is what I was waiting for to complete everything. Okay, because the re-energized part. Because what I have here is escapism, intentionally stepping away from stress to recharge.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a purposeful thing. Life gets hard, especially as an adult. We start having young kids and or older kids for some, right? Or maybe not even having kids, but just life in general with work. It doesn't mean life sucks, but being able to take some time in your day once in a while to just do something that's purely for you and that's purely fun, whether it be gaming, whether it be reading, music, TV, binge watch. Like there's a lot of different things, right? Yeah, but we're talking about gaming today.
Of course.
So perfect. Now let's do the same thing, but for avoidance. Who would like to speak on avoidance? What's that? Which is like the bad side of it all.
Well, you're not facing what you should be facing to either get better or just like overcoming some trials and tribulations. All you're doing is suppressing, and that's not going to help.
No.
It's like when you keep things bottled in. No, you have to talk about it. It's good to talk about things that may be uncomfortable or difficult with other people, but hiding it won't help. It'll just get worse over time.
Yeah.
Got to deal with your shit.
Yeah, essentially.
But it's tough.
Yeah.
It's not a fun thing to do to deal with your shit.
Sometimes it is time to deal with it too,
I
right?
agree.
There are times that are better for gaming versus others, and that's where the avoidance can really come into play. You're not just escaping; you're really trying to avoid a situation, and more running away, which usually compounds the whole thing. Just it gets bigger and it's heavier in the end. So, that's the timing has to be. You got to think about that for sure when you're going to go game or not. Yeah.
I feel often it starts with escapism. You're just trying to escape temporarily because you need that break.
Yeah.
But little did you know what you were living through was a little heavier than maybe you anticipated. So the escapism becomes, well, I want to extend my escapism.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go to bed at midnight and that's where I realized at some point that I think I'll have a question about like what were the triggers that made you realize, but at some point I realized, well, I'm gaming, or whether it be gaming or watching TV, it happened to both, but I don't want to go to bed. I'm pushing. I know I'll be dead tired tomorrow, but I don't want to go to bed because as soon as I go to bed, I'm not living this fun thing.
Yeah.
And next thing I'll know is I have to live that part of my life that at that moment I wasn't excited to do.
Yeah.
You didn't recharge enough.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
recharge.
unplugged that 50% instead of.
Yeah.
But the real recharge is in dealing with your shit.
Yeah.
Right. So that was one of the things, but that's where I think the escapism can lead to if you're not careful, if you don't manage it properly.
I was gonna go off what you said, like when you go to bed and you're like, but you don't want to go to bed. It's also like, you're gonna then you stress about waking up the next morning, so you're like, oh my god, I have to go back. So it brings in more anxiety than it does any good. You know what I mean? So it kind of just like all follows each other into a crappy position to be in.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think that's good. That covers what we feel at a base is the difference between escapism and avoidance. I have a few things that I want to kind of ask. Maybe it's a reflection. Maybe it's a question we want to answer. Maybe not. I'll see what happens after I ask it. After gaming, do you feel restored or more stressed and guilty? So, okay, that's a loaded question because I think it depends on where when in your life and where you are at that moment. So I don't think it's an answer to it's a question to answer like generally. Yeah. But I think it's a good question to ask yourself before you're about to game, because that might tell you about what you should maybe be doing or looking out, be aware of before start gaming.
Okay, so do you mind?
No,
okay.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I mind. This is a podcast where I don't want the guests to talk.
Sorry, I'll stop.
It's an odd podcast like that.
When the kids were younger, because I have an 18 and 15-year-old now, I felt worse gaming, and like even if they were napping or whatever, I felt bad gaming. But now I don't feel as bad. I feel bad if I have to walk the dogs and I'm like, hey, I'll put it on pause. Like I will go out and walk the dogs like 4 or 5 times a day. I don't care. But I feel less bad now that they're older than I did when they were younger, because I feel like I was like wasting time on myself when I could be wasting like time with them. So I didn't game as much and I just played with them.
Okay. Well,
So I think it depends like on the ages of the kids too, for me at least.
responsibility levels
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Something I think I've said before, but in now speaking on a serious note, I always felt guilty gaming. Always.
Okay. My
Except when I was a kid, okay? But as an
Yeah.
adult, I've never gamed and not feel guilty
Oh.
until I had I started the podcast.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
I think that was one of the many reasons I wanted to start the podcast, because I felt, and that's a me problem. I don't think I should have felt guilty gaming in every situation. Some yes, and I can see that now. But in a lot of situations I shouldn't have felt guilty. I still felt it because there's always this lingering thought that, yeah, but you could be doing this. Yeah, but there's still this to do. Yeah, but there's still but you try to find that balance where, yeah, but my mental health is important.
Yep.
And if I'm only doing shit I need to do, well, I'm not balancing that very well either. So that was my justification. But even with that, there was always this nagging feeling, which a nagging feeling makes it so that you can't appreciate the moment at its
Yes.
fullest.
It's true.
Yeah. So starting this podcast, my friends, has made it so that when I game,
You don't feel-
it's work for the podcast. There's a goal. There's an objective.
Yeah.
There's, hey, I'm doing this, but it's for something. It's for something that's good, not only for me,
Yeah.
but for the ones who enjoy coming to do the podcast, for the ones who might end up listening and enjoying it too, for my family that has a dad that's happy and that is doing something creative.
Yep.
So there's a lot of different reasons why I found a way to step over my own issue of being guilty. But I do think that I should have tried to figure out how to not feel guilty all the time as
Yeah.
well, right? I masked it with this podcast, but anyways, I'm putting it out there for awareness.
But
Yeah.
I feel like also a lot of people who think that way, like, but I have this to do, but I have this to do. It comes with maybe our generation, the way we grew up, it was always, you have to be doing something.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be outside playing. You have to be doing something. You have to be doing this or that, whatever. Anyways, so I think that also comes with the generation we grew up in of, we're never able to just like, you know what, this can be done later. Like, the dishes don't have to be done now. Or
right?
I had dishes sitting on my counter for a week. Like, I don't care. Sometimes I get annoyed, but like, I have to, like, it's
just-
only been
yeah.
like a few years where I'm like, okay, you know what, this could just be done at a
The
later
fruit
time.
flies when you're gaming.
Yeah.
That's the-
So
Yeah,
just like,
that's maybe the thing that tells you should be doing the dishes.
so like, just like the
Yeah.
simple things don't have to be done right away. It's not going to change anything in your life if you get them done right away, you know? So it's just, I think, a thing that
It's not the end of the
No,
world.
Exactly.
It's just a thing I think our generation needs to just like, okay, like, we can do things for ourselves and not feel guilty.
Because what's the difference between a video game or reading or listening to music or, you know, taking a bath with candles, whatever. Everybody has their own
Exactly.
method to, you know, when they say everybody grieves differently, well, everybody goes through mental health and stuff differently and stuff. So if gaming is in a positive manner, has positive connotations to it, and it helps you, then I don't see an issue with that at all. You're helping yourself recharge, like you mentioned in the beginning. And I think there's more to it. I never felt guilty unless I would play, let's say when I was like in college, I could play like 7-8 hours straight and it wouldn't bother me. But now thinking about it, I'm like, maybe 3 hours would have been good instead of 7 kind of thing. But at the time I felt like I needed it more because that was in college for me, it was more escapism. Avoidance for me actually.
Okay.
And suppressing things that I was going through instead.
Same here.
Really?
And
yeah.
You've
but as
done
I
the
grew
7 hour
older-
a day gaming?
Probably a few times.
Yeah, okay.
Who hasn't?
Rock band,
I'm not gonna
Call
lie.
of Duty.
Call of Duty essentially.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
with
But the
all
chat
the
rooms
Call of
can be
Duty.
Minecraft.
very dangerous for mental health too.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that for
The
sure.
chat rooms. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm 37-year-old, damn it. So what if I want to throw on some Kenny G and take a bath and play a game on my phone? Like, no. It's another Friends reference for those who don't know life
Sorry.
properly.
You have to have one each podcast.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Friends are important.
Friends are important.
Friends are
That's why she said,
Yeah.
hi, friends, at the beginning of the podcast.
That's the big thing for me with gaming and this podcast is the community aspect.
I
And
agree.
it's I don't want gaming to isolate me. That's the one
Right.
thing I like gaming. I like the escape. I like the break. I like how it can recharge my battery, my social battery, and different things. But like it's important not to isolate yourself with that, and
I also-
Easy to say, tough to live.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're going through. But yeah.
I also think it probably saved a lot of gamers during COVID and feeling like lonely
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
like, we had all of our online friends and whatnot, but
You know what's
Very
crazy
true.
too is that for me, I don't know if it's the same thing with you guys, but if I'm having a really hard time with something, sometimes like it can help me, but other times I can't even concentrate on the game.
Yeah.
So I'm playing it, and I'm like the thing that's ruminating in my mind keeps going
more
on
important.
and on.
Yeah.
I can't play.
Guilt.
I can't even play.
yeah, that's fair.
So I guess I'm not the only one.
No, you're
Jesus, no.
I just learned to feel less guilty about things that I do for myself.
Right.
It took a while, but I've learned that like I'm allowed to do stuff for myself.
That's a good way of
and I
saying it,
have to
actually.
stop
Yeah.
doing everything for everyone else. Like I'm a big people pleaser. I love to make sure everyone's happy.
Yeah.
But I always like forget myself. So I think it's very important to learn to be okay with doing stuff for yourself.
Self worth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if it's gaming, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
And usually you see that from somebody who's at a point where they've grown, they've matured
Yep.
to at least that step.
Definitely.
It's something we're seeing more and more in some
Yep.
younger people get there quicker, some
Yeah.
get there later. Like that's irrelevant. But
For sure.
I'm happy that
Thank you.
got there.
It took me a really,
quicker
really long
than
time,
me
honestly.
anyway.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Different phases too.
Different
right? And it's
phases,
just-
but it like I have a lot of mental health issues, and I think it just definitely I finally came. I think it's been like the last 3 years where I'm finally like at peace, and I'm just like, you know what, I want to be happy.
That's good.
Yes,
Cheers
that's
to
just
that.
Absolutely.
Cheers to that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, which I think ties in well to that next question, which I'd like you to answer first.
Okay, I'm nervous.
If you don't mind, gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So, what is Shane's favorite? No, I'm just kidding. Why do you answer that? What's a time? Everybody will get to answer this. What's a time gaming genuinely helped you get through a tough time? What was that situation for you? And maybe there's a few, but choose one to talk about if you want.
There's definitely a few, but I can't like think of one off the top of my head. But I can tell you the game.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely Minecraft, but it has to be on the creative mode, and I will literally get lost for hours just like building stuff and like just I will make the houses and I will decorate the inside, like hours upon hours of just Minecraft to the point it might be a problem, but whatever.
The sandbox, the sandbox of Minecraft is incredible with that
crazy.
little relaxing music.
Yes.
It's so
Yeah.
peaceful.
So I tend to love to build underground or underwater, so I can literally just be lost for hours and just playing that game. But that's definitely a game where I can just like play it and just be lost in it and then just forget about everything.
Well, that's great. That's great. That answers the last question. Tell me about a game you've
Sorry.
played. That
I like to skip a few.
No, I'm just
questions.
kidding. That last, I just saw that last question is: tell me about a game you've played that, through its story, made you reflect on mental health, yours or someone else's. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll mention. Yeah.
But that's a later question.
Sorry. Okay.
But no, but that's great. So
Yeah.
whatever you were going through at that
Yeah.
time, Minecraft
Yeah.
was something that helped
Definitely.
you just
Yeah.
relax.
For sure. I have a lot of childhood trauma, so just having to deal with that and different periods of my life, it definitely took me a while, like I said, to get where I'm at, to like know that I can be happy and not have to keep reminiscing or keep going back to on those problems that I had when I was younger. Is definitely gaming helps.
Gaming
helps
helps.
You just like just get in your own world and just do it, but it can also do the opposite. So
Has it?
It has. So I just like, I think it was like last week maybe.
Okay.
I was cranky. Just a bad day. And like anything just pissed me off that day. You could just like laugh the wrong way, breathe the wrong way. And I was like, oh, okay, we're done. So I was playing Red Dead. And I was just riding my horse, you know, doing Arthur Morgan things. And I don't remember what it is. Oh, I think it's like the way you shoot and aim. They were
So stupid.
Okay, thank you. So they were telling me to aim with like, I think it was like R2 or something. So I aim, but it shoots him instead. And I was just like, I was losing my shit. And my husband came down and was
Aim with
like,
L and then
oh yeah. So they
whatever.
lie to you all the
Stupid.
time. They tell you what to do and it's not even the right ones. My husband came down and was like, you sound pretty angry. And I was like, I'm not playing anymore. Like I had to turn it off because I knew I was at the point where like I can feel the anger through my body, and like I was very just like irritated and just annoyed by everything. I was like, I need to turn this off. Like I need to take a step back and like just breathe, because I will throw the remote through the TV, and I don't want to do that.
TVs are expensive.
Yeah,
Jake,
and
remotes
the
too.
the remotes
Yeah.
are expensive too. So it's just I'm glad that I'm glad that I'm able to like know when I have to like okay, so I have to step back from a game, even if it's just
Growth.
riding my horse.
Yeah.
So I know when it's time to step back and just do my thing. But yeah,
So it wasn't as much about Red Dead as it was your personal situation.
Yeah, my personal situation.
Okay.
I can feel like through my body where I was like anxious, I was mad, I was like just irritated.
Yeah.
Everything was just overstimulating, and I was just like, I gotta stop. And I get like that, and I don't know why I decide to play games when I'm feeling like this. I always think it's going to do me better, but I always
Depends on the game,
I
maybe.
always pick the wrong games.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Red
maybe
Dead-
I'll just go shoot
The
someone.
controls are tough.
Yeah,
like
the controls
it's
are
kind of
terrible.
clunky, wonky camera. Yeah.
Like I'll just pet my horse, feed him, and then I end up shooting someone, and I'm like, great, now I'm wanted.
You know how
know?
we have this community with GameVerse Pub?
Yeah.
We have this group chat for
Yeah.
us to do the podcast. Next time that happens, write in the group chat, guys, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah, I
What
should.
game should I play?
I should. I should
Right?
put that out.
So if you're choosing the wrong games, maybe get the advice of,
Yeah.
maybe like you're playing
Beat Saber.
Yeah, or Balatro or Stardew.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get to
Yeah.
bond with your daughter.
I'm very when I get in those moods, I'm very like
Closed off.
closed off, reserved, and I just won't talk to anyone just because I don't want to put my energy
Yes.
out onto someone else. Like it's
Yeah.
not fair that I'm like feeling like I'm in a bad mood and then I go talk to someone and put
Yeah.
them in a bad mood, you know?
But that's what friends are for, though.
I know, and it's just
But sometimes
the
I
way
take
I am.
half an
You
hour.
don't want
Yeah.
to do
just
it.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like just like this week something happened and my friend's on vacation. I texted her, I'm like, I need to vent. Like, are you back from vacation? She's like, no, I'm still on the plane. I was like, hey, I'm gonna wait till you get home. Like it's just the way I am. Like I don't want to put my bad juju or whatever, like
Burden.
feelings burden
Yeah,
on
yeah.
someone else. So yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
And I think the strength to, or maybe not the strength, but the experience you have to know when it's time to step back from a game is good, because was it maybe one of you that mentioned it in the chat when we were talking about the doing this episode, where you were saying like there are some multiplayer games that maybe you shouldn't be playing when you're feeling aggressive, right? So if when you're playing, like, I don't know, I haven't played, I don't play Call of Duty and stuff like that,
So
but
good.
you might play with idiots, and then it's just going to frustrate you, and it just gets worse. Somebody
horrible
have
teammates
something-
sometimes too. Eh?
There is like a couple co-op games that I get like to the point where I have to like put the game down. 'Cause, like even my husband's like, we're all gonna
Super Mario U, or Wii U, or for the Wii, or whatever,
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros.
So there are games where you'll definitely feel like you're ready to throw that remote through the TV for sure.
NHL.
NHL.
NHL was
Yeah.
one for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
When I was top 10 in the world for
Oh,
3
you
years.
know, make sure to mention
Drop
that.
that.
I love it. I love it.
Not a big deal, but
Yeah, well,
rewind.
just
Let's say that
whatever.
one more time.
Yeah, exactly.
It was only for 3 years.
Only for 3 years. Oh my goodness.
But that
So
We
very
ha-
humbly, when I was top 10 in the world for only 3 years.
I'm
Not
40,
more.
so it's almost right. So it's not too bad. No, that's when I knew I had to stop. It's because it was too time consuming.
Yeah.
And, I was tired of covering holes in the walls. And remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was getting that bad.
Did you
It was
not
getting
listen to that
bad.
episode? If you do, episode 14, if you want to know more about
NHL, yeah,
his
it's-
exploits of being a pro.
Yeah, it's obviously when it's at that point, that was more avoidance, right, and not escapism
Agreed.
and
Yeah.
stuff. So then I had to stop, and I literally stopped completely online. I was like, I'll just play with my friends versus,
Yeah.
but never online.
The holes
Not
got
again.
smaller.
That's right. I was like covering with like a calendar too.
Less patching mud, eh?
Have a sip of this beer. Okay. One, you talked about the co-op thing that gets you mad.
Yes.
Okay, so on the Nintendo Switch, the new
Yeah.
Super Mario games where it's a side scroller, but you're playing with your partner.
Oh, I haven't
You know
played
the
that
divorce game? You never played the
yet. I
divorce
think
game?
the divorce game is It Takes Two is also a divorce
it?
game.
No, but it's a good.
And Split Fiction.
It Takes
Oh,
Two.
I
is
heard
not
that
a-
one.
It Takes Two is good for relationships.
It's an actual divorce, but yeah.
I know, but
It
that's
is
the
a
whole
very-
point. That
it's
whole
a
story is
very,
about
yeah,
it.
Very good game.
Yeah.
Very good game. Yeah. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. No better place than at this podcast, though, but It Takes Two. I want to talk about Mario.
Yeah.
But so co-ops can be really, but then again, you have to know to, I remember in that
Usa.
game, I would just be in a hurry to like move. And when you're trying to be in a hurry, the other one falls,
Yeah.
like they die, right? So that would just cause a lot of, unfortunate swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, but
Yeah,
get your
exactly.
shit together.
Yeah, no, I
Just-
screwed it up.
Just this week, I was playing. It reminded me of what you mentioned. It reminded me. I was playing Splinter Cell Blacklist, and it's my second favorite Splinter Cell. But it reminds me of the earlier ones, except the controls changed. So there's a specific mission where I was there for like 40 minutes, sneaking around, trying to play on Perfectionist and Ghost without being
Oh,
caught
that's what
by
you
anyone.
sent us.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was trying, and then I was covering against a wall, and instead of pressing the button to like
The
walk
new
around,
button.
whatever.
The new
They
button.
changed it, right? So, because my muscle memory was for the previous games.
Yeah.
So I pressed the button. It goes, he hops over it.
That's
Then
it.
all I hear is, he's over there. And I was like,
No, I'm not.
after like 40 minutes, I was like, oh my God. So I had to restart, but yeah.
That's
Oh
the
my God.
difficulty.
C'est pas la fin du monde.
C'est pas la fête du monde.
But then you do this to yourself. You're
Oh,
a
yes.
platinum guy, so you put yourself in situations
true.
where you create and this is not a joke. This is
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
So people that do the game like you do because they're looking for a very high challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you set the standard of the game where you're more inclined to be really frustrated when you've spent an hour
Yeah.
doing something that you'll have to completely restart multiple
Yeah.
times,
Agreed.
like Elden Ring and Souls
Yes.
games.
Yeah.
I understood what frustration was all about.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. You-
Yeah. And it got me to also understand how to go try to find ways to cheat because I'm not going to restart this 1 hour journey every time. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you kind of put that onto yourself by
Yeah.
by being somebody that likes to have that extra challenge in games.
Right.
So if you'd find yourself in a situation where, well, you know what, you're too angry all the time playing these games, would you be able to take a step back and stop playing at a difficulty level that's so intense?
Absolutely. I
Has that
can
happened?
change it all the time. It's always
Oh.
mood dependent.
That's good.
But there was times where I've went through some things in my life where I felt I was at the most rock bottom, where I never thought I could. It was attainable to overcome it, but it was all in my mind. But at the time, I felt hopeless,
Yeah.
and even playing a game, I started to tear up playing the game because I was so immersed in the game, and I felt like the game was better than my life at that time. Kind of like specific dreams sometimes that we have.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I always wanted to go back to sleep because I thought my dream was better than being bullied at school or stuff like that. So that was how powerful the games made me feel, and that's why I know I'll always be connected with it. It's always going to be part of me. And ever since I was like 3, so and because it helped me throughout my life, I'm like, I'm not throwing that away for something that helped me so much, right?
Yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing. I think that's deep, and that's good.
Yeah, it's the deep storytelling, and the immersiveness of some games, and sometimes we need to escape physical reality and like every aspect of that.
I agree.
Just go,
Got to live that
That's
with
good.
VR.
Yeah.
When VR first started, now I'm kind of immune to it. It's not so new and exciting, but like I love VR there.
Yeah.
But it has its phases in my life. But at the beginning, VR had a very positive effect, which I guess that would be an answer to this question at the same time. But it did have exactly what you just said, right? Where at the time, it's unfortunate. Like you feel bad saying stuff like this. That well, I rather be in this game than be in my real life. But you know what? If it gets to that means maybe there's decisions or steps you need to take in your real life.
I agree.
And I don't think that's a bad thing if it's handled properly, because just having the opportunity to have that realization, that's what you need. But maybe I wouldn't have had that realization if I wasn't exposed to that game. Right? So the positive part of VR at that moment was during the COVID times. COVID, for somebody social like me and being isolated from everybody, from all my friends, you can imagine how difficult that was. And I'm not any different from a lot of people out there. So maybe it's relatable. Probably it is for a lot of people. But that was tough. So I think I went through a little depression at some point. But playing mini golf with my buddies, I was in this garage, and there was not all these cameras out there in the way, and lights. But I was in this garage, and I could just for one night every few nights, we would meet at like once the kids were all to bed and stuff, and we would be in this game, in this beautiful world, and just play mini golf. And it was like talking to your friends. You see his avatar that's actually their lips are moving, and so sometimes we just meet and chat about life and about how it was going, but whilst playing mini putt in beautiful worlds. And at some point, I even the game was finished, and there was one specific course where I really liked one of the spots. One of the holes was really cozy. It had lights like these.
Oh,
it had a waterfall close.
Yeah.
It's called Quickzote Valley in the Walkabout mini golf, if ever you want to go see. It's hole number 18. If you really want to go see what I'm talking about.
He really wants you to go see that
Golf
hole.
with friends?
Yeah. No, not that game.
Okay.
It's called Walkabout Mini Golf.
Walkabout mini golf.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's for VR and anyways, and at the end of it, I just stayed at hole 15. I grabbed one of the chairs that I had hanging around the garage. I brought it to the middle of my thing, and I just sat there and meditated and relaxed. And I had because in that zone there's like a thunderstorm happening far away. There's the sound of the little waterfalls. There's it's dark outside, so there's just these lights in a little secluded place. It's really cozy. You're there. So, and I remember being there. I was so well. I'm like, I wish I had a place here that I could be this well.
Yeah.
And for the moment, I took it. I had a moment of escapism where it did me good. But after that, I'm like, okay, well, then go out there and get yourself that moment in real life.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to always come back here.
Yeah.
So that little trigger, I think I didn't think it at that time, but looking back on it, probably helped.
It probably did, yeah.
Probably did help.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Still to that same question, what's a time where gaming genuinely helped you get through a tough time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's all
hard
you.
to say if it helped, but definitely that escapism avoidance line. It helped on a social level during the school years, definitely balancing the school and work life was difficult. And then you throw games in there to, just find some time for you in all of that. Sometimes I went overboard for sure. So whether it helped or at times, and then others, it was too much of a distraction, like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, NHL. Those are the big ones. Rocket League.
Is that the soccer with the cars?
Yeah. And
That's fun.
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Definitely. I no regrets, right? You just love it, and it's a part of the time I spent with friends, things like that. So, at times overboard. School, which was a 4-year degree, took me 8 years. So, but working full time at the same time.
Yeah.
So full time, part time, just it's you're juggling stuff and throw games in there. Nice distraction at times. Other times, not so much. Yeah,
because you gamed maybe too much for what your responsibility was allowing. Technically,
bad timing, or that's it. Procrastinating a bit. I was in philosophy too. A lot of ideas. Sometimes you just want to run away. Sometimes it's too deep. Sometimes just the workload was difficult to balance. Definitely.
Cool. Thank you for sharing, sir.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that at a time where you had more responsibilities, but gaming kind of started taking a bigger spot.
That's it.
In the time you had.
I would say like now it's positive now because I get to reflect on it and I'm in a better place for it. You know, I have those experiences. I know when it's gone overboard and those times have definitely like informed my decision making today. I look back on the days, end of high school, start of university, World of Warcraft came out. I just remembered every kid on the street used to play outside. We used to play road hockey so much.
So good.
and this shifted. Everybody would meet up behind the keyboard in a fictional world instead. Yeah. And you'd walk outside. Let's say you did go for a walk outside and try to see who was out doing what. Like no one was out.
I see the movie image where suddenly it cuts to a scene where you just have a bike on the side with the wheels still turning, and then you look at the swing set and there's just an empty swing set, just a tumbleweed with a sad little song tune.
It's true though. Yeah. I think it did do like gaming online and stuff. Just
things really
totally
changed.
Ruined like playing outside.
And guys playing Minecraft and it's like, Mom, the meatloaf. Is that what happened, Jay?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I need more snacks. Mom, my Pizza Hut containers are cold.
My gushers. Get me some gushers.
I love gushers.
Who doesn't love gushers?
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah. So there's that's another podcast. How do you eat your gushers? One by one? You do
one by one.
Or at some point you just need to just go for it, open the pack and put them all.
No,
do
one
a little
by
ball.
one.
Yeah, one by one. Yeah.
That's the
But
best.
when you eat your fruit roll-ups, you have to twist it around your
You have to do it. Or your thumb or your index.
Oh, yeah.
And when you're rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Cool. What about you, my friend? You want me to repeat the question?
Well, we're not doing the specific game yet, right? Or that's
No,
at the
because
end?
that's it.
Okay, that's fine.
So you want me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
So it was, what's a
Wonderful
time?
host.
What's a time? And I think you did mention on a
Yeah.
few
A little
things
bit,
along, so it's fine. What's a time gaming genuinely helped you get through a tough time? Like it helped you. I want to talk about the positive of what gaming did for you.
Well, eventually, when it comes to the question, I'll mention which game it was. But there was a time where I got bullied almost every day at school, getting beat up, and it got really bad at certain points where I had to walk home naked, kind of thing, because they stripped my clothes, beat me up, face washed me with sand and stuff like that, and I felt like it was probably one of the worst days. And then I started playing a specific game, and the emotions that it gave me helped me stand up for myself. So then I started taking self-defense classes, started like, even though deep down I was afraid to face my bullies, I tried to show them that I wasn't afraid.
Yeah.
That way, you know, it's kind of like, you know, beating them to the punch, right?
Yeah.
No pun intended. Just really like trying to face your fears kind of thing. And that's why I started doing all that. And then the games, I was like, wow, how can a game make me feel this way? And actually gave me, like you said, like the moment where you're ready to change.
Yeah.
And
Do you
get
remember
better.
the games?
The specific game? Yeah.
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 You want to share what that game was?
Sure. It's Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And Silent Hill 2, because of it talks about, you know, sexual abuse, bullying, substance abuse, like you name it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's taboo or not. Like they mentioned it in this game, and the melancholy of the game. And that's literally why I have a tattoo here from Silent Hill that says, "In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill." And that's a quote that represents
Whoa.
Silent Hill. And what it means is everybody that goes to Silent Hill is because they have either unfinished business or they're trying to suppress certain things. You know, what you resist persists, like I mentioned. And then when things like that happen, Silent Hill calls you to face your fears or face whatever thing you were trying to suppress. And this is why this tattoo like means so much to me, you know, and that's why tattoos, everything, games, it's all subjective, you know. So for me, the impact is why I'll always keep it with me, and that's why games are always going to be like powerful to me.
Yeah.
And, you know,
What a story!
It is.
Cheers to that,
That's
buddy.
beautiful.
Cheers. Sorry you
That's
had to live
beautiful.
that, but in the end, I think you came out well,
Amazing.
yeah, amazing, and
Merci.
even before all that happened, a way better
Yeah.
person than those assholes.
100%.
thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
And-
lucky to have you.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
Appreciate it.
you definitely could have turned out to be a completely different person. I think it takes a big, like just to turn out not to be like the person that bullied you, or it takes a lot out of you to not be that person, to just turn into something completely different and more strong and more happy and more, you know. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And to
Yeah.
share this with the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to share this with the world.
Because I know there's so many people out there that just
100%.
are looking for relatable stories and things that
Yeah.
you always think, because I thought like, why me? And like,
Yeah.
I'm the only one. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I always wanted someone to be there for me when I needed someone, and when no one was there, and when it happened, that now when it does happen, I
You're
want to
that
make
person.
sure I'm there to help people.
Yeah.
Because that's what I wanted when
Yeah.
I was being bullied. So now
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
always there
Makes a
to,
lot of
as much as I
sense.
can.
Yeah.
Very honorable. Awesome, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was special. Thank you.
It was hard to
Thank you
say,
very
but
much.
thank you.
No, but thank you very
Yeah.
much. That's good. And with I'll say with great power comes great responsibility. So
Yeah.
you had the power of living through. You gained power by living through all of that, and now you feel maybe your responsibility is to make sure when you can that you transmit that information to maybe people, even if it's one person that hears that
Yep.
Yeah.
and that gets to deal with this in an easier way than what you had to deal with. Well, there you go. You've made a good difference.
Thank you.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is such a fun podcast.
It is.
Ironic saying fun out of this story,
So
but I think there's a
proud.
great
Yeah.
there's a great deal to go get of positive out of this story.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
a free therapy session right now,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
You're like, free? I'm sending you the bill at the end.
All right. We're nearing close to the end, and I feel like we have about 16 hours more of talking to
I
do.
feel like we
Yep.
just started.
We did
That's
just start.
insane.
So what I'll do is I'll ask one last question.
Yep.
I'll ask one last question, and after that we'll decide if we push through another hour or if we save that for another time.
Push.
So
Okay.
okay, cut time. I just have to look at all these questions I have.
Just close your eyes and pick one.
Yeah, at one point I thought I was gonna like tear up a bit because I was talking and I was like,
could
You
have.
could
We would
tear
have. We
up.
would have hugged
Emotions
you,
were
but
kept-
I
like,
just
that's
want to
okay.
touch
yeah,
you, man.
it
Yeah.
kept coming back like the stuff. So yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it is. It's
Yeah.
hard.
It's
It's definitely hard.
Yeah. I remember you sharing that story with
With
me
what?
first time that you came here for your
Oh, yeah.
podcast,
Yeah.
your player profile, because we were talking about our days at where we went to school, and then you know, kind of the shitty guys that were in that year, but
Yeah.
we weren't hanging around
I
with them.
remember, yeah.
We were hanging around together and doing our thing. But then you told me about that, the fact that you had shared that. I think that had created an automatic
bond.
special bond,
Yeah.
and then we were set to be doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
be hanging out like this. So that was pretty cool.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go with
Yes.
I'll finish with a statement
Yeah.
okay.
that we can discuss the statement because I thought that was really powerful.
Sure.
It's something I read. Okay.
Oh.
The same
can
mechanics that make gaming beneficial are the same ones that make it addictive. Those are, but not limited to, the structure.
Yeah.
So structure can be something that we seek
Okay.
because we're in a life of chaos.
Yeah.
So when
Definitely.
we're within a game, we have some structure. It's structured for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
It feels good. We're lined up. We know what the objectives are.
Yeah.
Reward loops, instant dopamines, right?
You.
Yes.
Yeah. and I try to think about that when I work, right? I work very precisely with it's called OneNote. I don't know if you know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But my
Who
days
doesn't?
are planned with OneNote, and by clicking Control 1, you can create a little checkbox beside what
And
you
you
want to
can
have
check it
done.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do that for the satisfaction of going through every time I do
Yeah.
something, whether it's minimal or a bigger task. I click it, and it feels good to do it. And at the end of the day, I can have a look at what was done, and I feel good. So, but
Sure.
game wise, there's a lot of reward loops. Every time you finish an objective, a
Yeah.
task,
Yeah.
you get sometimes a reward from it.
Yeah.
You know, that little thing.
Yep.
The fact that it's not in your quests
Trophy.
anymore is
Yeah.
awesome. Clear progress
Yeah.
when it comes to this.
When you see the percentage,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
God.
The platinum trophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a social reinforcement.
Yes.
I'm gonna. The reason I really like social reinforcement is because for a lot of things, but just what this podcast community did.
Yeah.
Okay, the social reinforcement of gaming responsibly. By the way, I want to make a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, a GameVerse Pub T-shirt that says "Game responsibly."
Yeah. Trademark.
Yes.
Trademark.
Yes.
Maybe it exists.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll find out when I try to make it. But I want, there's drink responsibly
Yeah.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Game responsibly
Yeah.
because that's super important.
Yeah.
It's
If
true.
we want to be advocates of gaming and how good it is, the only way that it can be good is if it's used right. If it's
I
done
agree.
responsibly.
Yeah.
So with all that, I think that was very powerful because powerful tools require awareness. And I think gaming, such as we're talking gaming, but it can be anything, right? It can be TV, movies. There's a lot of bad stigma goes towards gaming or watching TV and stuff like that, but there's a lot of good lessons on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good lessons in games,
Yeah.
in the process of it all. But like anything, if not done responsibly, then that's where it can be a negative part of our lives.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people who don't game will see it negatively. They're the ones who are mostly like, "Oh, gaming's bad for you," and you're like, "Well,
They don't know.
Yeah.
You-
If you know, you know.
yeah, exactly.
It's like
you know,
define
you know.
that, define bad, define good, define
Yeah.
like what makes you happy.
So these
Yeah.
people can be people who go to the casino every night
Yeah.
or every weekend or whatnot. And here we are just gaming. We're not spending all our money on putting
Yeah.
coins in the casino and losing all that money. Like I understand there's bad to gaming, there's good to gaming, but I feel like a lot of people will put that don't game put the stigma on us, and we're like,
Right.
oh, you guys are gamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gamers.
Yeah.
again, I don't know who you hang around with, guys, but I don't hear that a lot. Not these days. Well,
A lot less, yeah. A lot less.
Because in the
for
90s,
sure.
media sensationalism with like when
Yeah.
GTA, when it comes out,
was
remember?
so good.
Every crime was blamed
Violence.
on games and
What's-
but they ignore movies,
Yes.
violence in movies and
But a
music.
lot
And
of-
would somebody please think of the children?
I find a lot of people will blame like
Simpsons and GTA, right? Am I right?
Simpsons. I think a lot of people will blame Call of Duty for
yeah.
gun violence, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
no,
Gun violence was there before.
it
that
was there
game ever
before the
came.
game. So if anything, it
Yeah.
teaches you how to kill zombies. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Again, maybe it doesn't help in certain specific
For sure.
targeted situations.
Yeah.
But that's if you'd say that it's
an anomaly,
it's bad,
yeah.
that's a generalization.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
pretty much everything in
Yep.
life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say that
That's
know,
why we need to talk instead. Right?
Yes.
we need
Exactly.
to talk it out.
Yeah.
Just
talk it out.
love.
Reach out.
Rock out with your talk out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
I like that.
wow.
I like that.
You're
T-shirt.
coming.
That's so true.
Rock out with your talk. Oh my God, we're selling this to every podcast out there. Okay, this is great. This is not even a GameVerse Pub thing.
Oh my god.
That was great.
GVP at the bottom.
Yeah, probably sponsored by. Can we take just 2 seconds to look at this image that's on TV?
Yes.
I'd like to extend the thanks to AI,
Yeah.
ChatGPT, because I just gave him this logo, said, make me something cool, which says gaming and mental health, and that I could maybe use sort of as a, maybe I wanted a YouTube thumbnail type
Yeah.
image. I'm not saying that's going to be the YouTube thumbnail for this episode, because I like to add
Our beautiful faces.
our beautiful faces in the bottom of every thumbnail. So maybe it's going to be this with, I don't know how it's going to happen
Yeah.
yet, but
But it is nice though. Yeah.
this episode is coming out on March 5th.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that what's on the schedule?
I didn't check, but I remember you say March 5th.
Okay.
I hope so. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be good. Guys and girl, we could have talked a lot about it, but
Yeah.
what I think, less is more. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think this is an important topic, and I think the more part is what I want. And less is more, meaning if we do it less now, that means we get to do it again and again.
Yeah.
And I
Right,
want this
right.
to be a
Agree.
recurring thing.
Yeah.
And especially at this time of year, we're getting into the here in Canada, the sun is starting
Yeah.
to stay out
Thank God.
earlier in the morning and later at night, so it's helping on for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
But especially during January and February, even the holidays, it can
Yeah.
be rough for a lot of people.
For sure.
So we'll be looking to make more episodes, maybe even during the summer. Because imagine we did a fun episode like this twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even in the summer, people can feel depressed.
Yep.
People could need an episode like this. So,
And if it could just help one person,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's all it needs.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much. I'm so happy we did this. I'm happy you shared.
Yeah.
You shared. What I'm not happy about at every podcast, and it is a flaw of this podcast. I'm gonna go out there and say the flaw.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
We do not ever talk about everything we should.
Yeah.
I
In one
know.
podcast, there's not. But on the opposite side of it, because as we learned with this episode, is there's balance to everything.
Yes.
On the opposite side,
yeah.
if we did talk about everything, we wouldn't be able to do another episode.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
So to this episode and the other ones coming. Well,
Come forward, little bam.
No
I'm
FOMO.
little.
No FOMO.
hey, I love you all.
Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. Oh.
Dude. You were ready.
You
I
down that.
glanced and you already had
Already
your
the finger
finger
there.
Oh yeah, he was
there,
ready.
and I'm just letting it happen.
Let
This
it
guy's
happen.
ready.
The dopamine was just like-
It flowed so well.
Yeah.
Quick twitch reflex.
Absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Guys, this was fun.
It was fun.
I don't want to leave.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
This is fun. Do we continue?
Do we continue?
Jesus.
We
Let's
have-
take a break. Let's
We
take
didn't
a-
even talk about like our online friends, which I have one that I wanted to talk about, but that's okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I made an online friend like this year that I absolutely love.
That's amazing.
Oh?
That's amazing
I'm
that you actually love.
I love.
That's amazing.
He's so sweet.
That's great.
Well, say more.
Do tell.
Do tell.
Okay, so playing Dying Light.
Zombies.
The zombies, yeah.
First zombies
person,
again.
I think, yeah.
Jeez, you guys.
So playing Dying Light, he's a friend of a friend. So I usually play with, like I'll play on, if I play online games, I don't play online where there's like random people that can join me. I usually play with friends who can just join me. So I usually play with my friend Nip and then my husband. And then they made me meet this guy Levy, but his name I think is Sam, like his tag. So we called him Sam for the longest time until he's like, oh, my name's actually Levy. But
You talk to him like through your headphones?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a real boy?
He's a real boy.
I'm a real boy!
But his name, so Levy, and he's from Texas.
Oh wow.
way.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God.
from Texas, and like every time like he comes on, it's just like.
Does he have an
he's-
accent?
I
Do
didn't
they?
know. I don't think he does.
No,
No, he doesn't really have an accent. But just every time you talk to him, it's just like it's just chill. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
nice. It's just
Sick.
relaxing. And it's just like, oh my God, I love talking to him. And then you have Nib, my friend, who's like super intense. So I was playing Red Dead one night, and I was in they put me in a chat with them. And so it was my husband, it was Levy, and it was Nip. But I don't know, I forget, I think they were playing Battlefield or something. And I was just on my Red Dead, riding my horse, doing my thing. And so I guess Nip just kept on dying, and he was just swearing the whole time, getting mad. And just like, I love it because I just listen to him complain, and I'm just like on my horse, just like Arthur Morgan. But yeah, so I made a friend from Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm so
Yeah.
happy for you.
Thank you.
Kids out there, if you're watching this podcast, which you shouldn't because there's beer in here, well,
18.
try not to make friends with people out there that you don't know. Okay, no, don't try. Do not make friends with online people. This is really serious.
But
You're
he's
kids.
Especially Roblox,
do that.
apparently.
Oh,
Roblox.
Roblox.
I
Yeah.
cut that out. My kids are
Yeah.
not allowed to play.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah.
It's a bad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
CD
bad
Again,
individuals get in
it
there.
could be good,
Yeah.
but when managed by people who don't have the life experience
Amen.
like kids,
Yeah.
then that's not it.
Yeah.
So letting this could be an episode.
Yeah.
Gaming and kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This could be
We should
another
bring
another
kids
thing.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, so you know how we recently did the Stardew Valley episode?
Yeah.
Well, so I want to do a Stardew Valley episode with my kids because all three
Nice.
kids played significantly.
Okay, yeah.
They would have good conversations to have, and I created an alternate logo for GameVerse Pub, but it's called GameVerse Kids.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But so they're waiting for us to do that episode. I'm like, okay, well, let's get back into it because we all stopped playing Stardew a month ago because we kind of overdid it. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun episode.
It will. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Online friends.
Oh, this was fun.
Could
This
be
is
good,
the
could be bad.
the longest outro. I guess I'm going to keep this. This is what happens
see.
when we
Sorry.
finish. We'll
I
see.
got really excited to talk about Levy.
Levy. Yeah.
Hi, Levy.
Hi, Levy. No, I think I'll keep it in.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I mean, it's up to
We
you.
usually keep about
I
7 to 10 seconds of the after the outro, but now we
Then
have to talk about Levy.
This
Yeah.
girl to talk about everything.
Yeah.
I was in one of your questions, so I was like, oh, maybe
I have so many
we
questions.
have
left.
online friends
I'm
to
gonna
talk
keep them.
about.
There's so much to talk about.
I
right?
know.
Because I saw at one point we were like at 44 minutes, and
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm pretty sure it's like there's 3 parts. In here.
Yeah. For a question two. Yeah.
Just for fun.
For fun.
Yeah.
Do you feel gaming ever improved your confidence in real life? And
yeah.
with your situation,
mentioned,
clearly that's the
Yes,
case.
yeah.
But can you recall a situation where gaming improved your confidence? And I was trying to think, nothing comes up,
No.
but
I don't know.
I thought it was still a good question.
Maybe my
Yeah.
cockiness.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can beat you at something, but really I can't because not that great.
I'd say maybe not about gaming per se.
Yeah.
But more and more now we're over a year of doing this podcast and all that stuff. So going places and meeting people that I
Yeah.
know a little bit, and when they talk to me about the podcast, and some say like, yeah, that's pretty good. Like the fact that how it looks, how it feels real is something that comes up a lot. But that kind of
Oh.
does give me confidence. So it's not gaming per se,
Yeah.
but it's gaming related because it's the
I would-
podcast. So I think that kind of more and more that we're advancing in time with this
Yeah.
podcast, more and more I'm feeling confident about making this podcast.
I would say when you invited me, because when you invited me, I was like, nope. I'm like,
Really?
yeah. Remember, I was like, no, I don't know. Like, I'm super shy. Like, I'm a shy
Before-
person.
Before Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we were talking and then I was
Yeah, I
asking.
kept
what-
commenting in the
yeah.
comments.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
making fun of Scott. And then he messaged me privately. He's like, did you ever think about being a podcast? And I was like, nope. Just because I'm like, I'm a shy person. I don't love meeting new people all the time. And then once I got here, I was like, oh, I love this.
So within that conversation,
Yeah.
like we had talked about, like what games do you play? Like what?
yeah, you made it super easy to like just talk to you. Honestly,
That's
it's
good.
true because I'm
Yeah.
usually like 3 sentences and we're like done.
Yeah.
I don't like to. I'm like immerse myself in talking to people all the time. I'm just very introverted.
Some are really good people and it's just easy.
yeah, so you're just easy to talk to.
But I remember you had mentioned that you had played through Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
So when we were about to do a Hogwarts Legacy episode, actually we were thinking about it doing the second one because me and
Yeah.
PL had done one just me and him.
Yeah.
But then we were talking to Pidge and he's like, "Oh, I wish I would have been there." I'm like, "Oh, well, maybe if we were to I didn't publish the other one yet, so maybe if we were to redo one." But I'm like, "Okay, if Olive mentioned to me that she liked Hogwarts Legacy,
Loves.
so if we can get her and we can get Pidge on board and I can convince PL to do a second one, we're good." But a
Yeah.
lot of things have to come into place.
Yeah.
As soon as I asked everyone, everybody's like, "Yes, yes, yes." I'm like, "Let's go. We have an episode."
Yeah.
So go watch it. It's episode, what episode number
I don't
is
remember 20,
Hogwarts
20.
Legacy? 20 something.
25, 24, 25.
26. I don't know. I think you
In the
know
20s.
yeah, it's in the 20s. Hogwarts Legacy. It's a
Yeah.
great. But anyways, yeah. So that's how it all happened.
Bravo.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Super.
Le superbe. This was fun.